Hey Embers, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another wrap-up video from me. So, sorry that it's a little bit late, but this is January's wrap-up. So this is all of the video games I've bought, both physically and digitally, and all of the video games that I've played during the month. Yes, I am in my dressing gown. I am changed under here. I'm not in my pyjamas, but it is so cold that I need to be in my dressing gown. It is absolutely freezing in this room. So again, apologies that this wrap-up is a little bit late. I cannot believe we're in February already. Let's talk about all of the video games that I bought and played in January. So I actually didn't buy too many games. In fact, I didn't buy any physical games at all. I've been really on a lull with physical purchases and I love collecting physical games, as you guys know, so I definitely need to get back into collecting more video games. I have such a huge backlog at the moment that I'm trying to play, you know, what I already have before I buy any more. But of course, I do love collecting physical games. Unfortunately, none to show you today. But at this section, I did want to mention the Xbox/Bethesda Developer Direct. I did watch that in January, and not really a lot for me. I was, of course, hoping for Elder Scrolls news, and spoiler alert, there wasn't any. But let me have a look on my notes, because I did have some. The only game that really sort of caught my eye, as it were, was South of Midnight. Bearing in mind there was only 4 games in this showcase, I expected a lot more. It's the smallest showcase I've ever seen. But I love the Southern Gothic and the folklore setting. I love Southern Gothic anyway, so I might play that. Of course, I don't believe it's coming out on the PlayStation, and I don't have a current gen Xbox. My oldest is the Xbox One, or my newest, sorry, is the Xbox One. And I know you can play it on PC. I'm ish and ish as a PC player. I am definitely more of a console player. So if I have access to South of Midnight, I will absolutely give it a go. I just don't know if I'm going to be able to access it. So let's now move on to digital purchases. If you see me, I'm looking at my notes. I bought Firewatch. It was £2.24 on sale. I know very little about the game. The only reason I bought it was because Lake is a game that I really, really enjoy. We have a Lake playthrough here on this channel. And one of the inspirations for the game Lake was Firewatch. And again, £2.24 on sale, you can't go wrong, can you? So there may be a playthrough of Firewatch on this channel. We'll just have to wait and see, because I don't know anything about it myself yet. So I also downloaded Cat Quest for free. I always use air quotes on premium. We've talked about Cat Quest before, and we will talk about that a little bit more as we talk about the games I've played. Then I also downloaded for free The Forgotten City on premium. Again, we'll talk about that in a moment. Then Monopoly Madness, we downloaded for free, again on premium. Of course you pay for premium. I'll talk about that in a minute. And finally, Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, I downloaded on premium. My first time playing it, we'll get there. So let's move on to games I've played, and I'll try and go through this as quickly as possible. It's going to be a very short wrap up, actually. So Harvest Moon Back to Nature, of course, is an ongoing playthrough on this channel. Lake is an ongoing playthrough on this channel. The Sims 4, I have an ongoing playthrough on this channel. Now we'll move on to Cat Quest. So I platinumed Cat Quest in January. Basically, me and my husband had played Cat Quest 2 and Cat Quest 3 together, and unfortunately Cat Quest 1 is a single player, but it didn't feel right having the platinum for 2 and 3 and not playing 1. So I did decide to go ahead and play Cat Quest 1, and I did platinum it. I love the Cat Quest series, I really, really do. So I'm eagerly sat here waiting for Cat Quest 4. Then we'll talk about Gauntlet Slayer Edition. I've spoke about this a few times. We sort of wrapped up our playthrough, I guess, of Gauntlet this month. Oh, sorry, last month in January. It's not a great game. It's not a great game. I love Gauntlet. I love Gauntlet Dark Legacy. Gauntlet Slayer Edition is okay. It's not the worst game in the world, but I don't think I'll be platinuming it because I am getting very, very bored of it very, very quickly. So we did purchase the game on sale. I think it cost like £1 or something, maybe £2. So it will stay obviously on the console. We may jump back into it, but it was just something sort of around the Christmas season that we could play couch co-op together. And I did enjoy it for what it was, but I am getting steadily bored of it. So Monopoly Madness, we also platinumed in January. It is a weird, it's Monopoly, but it's not. It's kind of like trying to be an adventure version of Monopoly. Like I say, we did platinum it. it was around Christmas and it's Monopoly, do you know what I mean? So I think that was sort of near the beginning of January that we actually platinumed Monopoly Madness. Not too much to say. It's sort of free on premium. Again, I use air quotes. So if you want to give it a go, give it a go. It's fun for what it is, but I wouldn't pay for it, really. House Flipper. I've been playing bits and bobs of House Flipper. Again, I might do some videos here on the channel, so I don't want to talk too much about that, but I have been playing that off screen. Then for the Forgotten City, I did platinum the Forgotten City. I did a video here on this channel about the food in the Forgotten City. It started as a Skyrim mod, and as you know, I'm a huge Elder Scrolls fan, and I just really wanted to give it a go, and I absolutely adored the Forgotten City. The premise, the setting, everything. It's quite a short game, and like I say, I did do a food review, you'll understand if you watched the video, of the Forgotten City. I really, really enjoyed it, and I can see myself playing it again. I would love another game from the developer. I think it was like a one person in the beginning. I think it's a team of a few more now. I would love another game from them. The premise of it, I absolutely love. I think it's fantastic. And if you do have PlayStation Premium, I'm sure you can get it on Xbox and everything else. I would give Forgotten City a go. And then finally, let's talk about Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. So I'm going to preface this by saying I am a huge Batman Arkham fan, as you guys know. Huge. I'm a huge Batman fan in general. And I never had a chance to play Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, but of course I've seen all the reviews. Everybody hates it. Gotham Knights I played before Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. I quite liked Gotham Knights. It was nowhere near the standard of the Batman Arkham games. Everybody hated Gotham Knights as well. I did platinum Gotham Knights and I quite liked it. So now let's go on to Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. It's alright. I don't love it. These shooter kind of games are not really for me. I think they're called, are they looter shooters? I can't even remember the name of them. But I'm thinking off the top of my head something like Fortnite. They're not the kind of games that I enjoy. They're not the kind of games that I play. But because it was a Batman property, I of course wanted to give it a go. It's okay. I think the story is okay. The gameplay, I think, is good if you're into that kind of thing. I haven't really seen too many complaints about the gameplay, but for me, it's the repetitiveness in these kind of games that I don't like. It just didn't have the same charm for me as the Arkham games. It didn't... It's very hard to talk about Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League because mid is the word. I really feel mid about it. I'm glad I've given it a go. I'm glad it came on premium, because if I'd have paid for it, I'd have been fuming. I'm glad that I had the chance to experience it. Do I love it? No. Would I play it again? Probably not, no. I might collect the Riddler trophies and then scan the riddles and stuff like that, because I'm one of the weird ones that quite enjoys the Riddler stuff. But no, I probably won't play it again. And I'm finding it quite difficult because it is, of course, predominantly an online game, but I don't tend to play online. As I've said before, I tend to play solo or couch co-op with my partner, so I think I'm making it harder on myself trying to play an online game solo, but, you know, it's a thing, is all I can say. So I've played it, I've gone through the main story, I've done all that, and I don't know if I'll be playing any of the other episode characters, really. We'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, mid is really the word for it, and I wouldn't pay for it if it didn't come on premium, to be honest. So that's it. That is all of the video games that I've bought and played during this month. So thank you very much for watching. Let me know what you were playing in the month of January. Let me know what you'll be playing in February. And until next time, bye Embers.